Hey guys, welcome to the Dyson Sphere Program. My name is Tom, and this is episode number 19. In today's episode, we're going to automate belts and sorters. So let's get started. Alright, the first order of operation is to resume our vertical construction level 2. Let's go into the research tree and let's find high efficiency logistics system. This is what I'm looking for right here. With this, we will get the conveyor belt MK2, the sorter MK3, and the storage box MK2. And the prerequisite for this is the magnetic levitation technology. So let's go down to where we researched the electric motor. And right down here, I do see the magnetic levitation technology. So we'll unlock this, add that to the queue, and this is going to give us the electromagnetic turbine. So let's do that. And also, we want to queue up the high efficiency logistics system. Excellent. So in the meantime, we can work on a couple of things. The first thing we can work on is getting more fuel into our chamber. We did run out, so we do need to fix that right away. We'll grab a couple, or I would say a few stacks, and I'll throw that into the chamber. Okay, and then we can delete these mining machines. They were mining iron ore, but not any longer. Let's delete these Tesla towers. And let's see what else we can do. We can definitely replicate a few more storage tanks. And then we can place those up here. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can also do the same for the water over here. Okay, and then the next thing we can do is we can delete the solar panel, as we are replicating those on Merrick 1, which is our lava planet. We'll also delete the copper line. Yes, let's delete the copper line. And let's delete the silicon line. And then we can also change this over to automate stone bricks. And we'll do a shift, left click, and then we'll paste that in place. And then what we'll do is just delete these ores. No reason to keep these in my inventory. Alright, and delete the litter. And then I think we can stick one more water tank here. Okay, excellent. We fixed that. Let's go to our solar panels. Let's grab a bunch of those. And I'm going to drop down a box just to throw some of my extra high purity silicon in there. And this will give me room to grab some foundations, or yeah, these are foundations. And what we're going to do is I'm going to flatten the equator all the way around this planet. And so I'm gonna grab some soil pile and I'm going to flatten this. And what I was thinking is that we could probably use the blueprints to copy and paste our solar panels on the equator, because I really don't feel like manually putting down the solar panels with my mecha. So I'm going to see if that's going to work. And if it does work, we need to make sure this equator is leveled. So that's what I'm going to do here. And then by the time we get our solar panels down, all our research should be done. And we can begin automating those belts and sorters. Okay, looking pretty good. And I'm probably going to delete these wind turbines. But before I do that, I do want to lay down my solar panels. Let's also address this here. We are out of copper ingots, so let's get a full belt of copper ingots here. So I'm just do a copy left click and then paste down. And then let's grab a stack of splitters. Here we are. And then we'll head back over there. And put down a splitter right here. And then our storage containers can go there. And then we could feed the copper ingots into here like that. And then over this way. Okay, and then we could just trim this back here. And so yeah, now we can pull out the copper ingots in several directions if we need to in the future. So the next step is to get a full belt of copper ore. So we will put a mining machine here just to use up all the veins. And then we'll just drag it. The conveyor belt over here. Alright, magnetic levitation is done. This gives us the electromagnetic turbine. And it requires electric motors and magnetic coils, 2 seconds for 1. Okay, cool. So let's go north and tap into this copper vein. And let's get a full belt of this. And we'll put one right here. And then we'll drag the conveyor belt south. Okay, and then we need to connect the power. Okay. And then we'll just bring it down here. And this wind turbine's in our way, so we'll delete this. And up and over the hydrogen. Alright, and do we have another miner? We have one miner left. We can stick a miner here because we're not getting a full belt of iron ore, so let's do that here. And so yeah, now we have a full belt of iron ore and copper ore. And this is going to give us a full belt of copper ingots. Alright, so excellent. We addressed a couple things here. Everything is looking good. Let's head over and see if we can use the blueprint to copy and paste these solar panels down on the equator. So I'm going to go to blueprint, hit create blueprint, and then I want to highlight my solar panels, and then hit the use now button, and then I should be able to just drag and paste, and it does work. Okay, this is really awesome. It's definitely going to speed up the construction of my solar panels on the equator. This is a very nice functionality, and I hope you guys are using blueprints like I am. If I find any one of you guys manually putting mass solar panels on the equator, I'll be very disappointed. Yeah, this is super nice. Look at that. So now I should just be able to run right next to the panels, and my autonomous drone should take care of the rest. Look at that. So, how was your weekend, guys? My weekend was okay. I got a cold, and so I didn't do too much over the weekend. I rested a lot. This is probably like the fifth time trying to record this episode, just because you know, I got blockage in the nose and my voice, and it keeps cutting out, so hopefully I can make it through this episode here. I also noticed I got quite a bit of new subscribers. So to the new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I hope you're enjoying the videos that I'm putting out. I am a complete rookie at these type of games, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job for my first time. And I assure you that I will complete this playthrough, and the goal is to complete a Dyson Sphere. Alright, our research is almost done. The high efficiency logistics system. Okay, sweet. Now we pretty much got a full belt, or excuse me, a full row of solar panels on the equator. I'm probably going to double up, one on another row on the top and then another row on the bottom. And let's get rid of these wind turbines. And let's drag out some solar panels. Okay, that's all I could do for now. Part of my factory is in the way, but hopefully we can clean the factory up in future episodes as we mine out of the ores here. Okay, and let's extend the power. To there. And then we'll extend it down to here. And then we'll replicate a few more wireless power towers. And there we go, guys. We got the conveyor belt MK2, the sorter MK3, and the storage MK2. So we got a lot of fun things to work with here. So let's get started in automating these products. Alright, so the first order of operation here is to transfer over the electric motors to these boxes so that I can place a splitter underneath these boxes. So we will place a splitter right here. And then we'll just do a belt from the assembly into the splitter. And then we'll do an output. And then I'll select the filter to be the electric motors. And then I'm going to also replicate a few more MK2 sorters. Okay. And then let's put boxes on the splitter. Okay. All right, there we go. Now let's do the electromagnetic turbines. So let's place the assembly machine right here. Actually, let's move it over one more tile to the left. And let's select the recipe. And we'll directly feed the electric motors into the magnetic turbines. And then we can also use a sorter to get the coils over. Just like that. How do we want to get the electric motors over here? We could go out this way. And then we'll copy and paste this sorter like that. And we'll do the same thing. No, actually, we'll come out here. Okay. And so now we should be automating our electromagnetic turbines. Excellent. And let's place down our splitter. And then we'll do something like this. We'll do an output and select the filter to be the turbines. And then we'll place our boxes on top. Okay, excellent. So we have that automated. Let's see what else we need to do. Let's see what else we can do. How about we flatten this here? And we could build everything in this area here. So how about we start with the sorters, and we can probably just directly feed this in. So we have the MK1, the MK2, and the MK3, and then we can just go input, input. We'll select the filter to be the MK1 sorter, and this will be the MK2 sorter. And then let's see how we want to belt everything over here. So this is going to need, so that's a direct feed. Okay. Excellent. So I think I know what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to bring, for this it needs iron ingots and circuit boards. So we'll do something like that, and this will be the iron ingots. This will be the circuit boards. And then we could just trim this back here because it's only going to be for the MK1. Okay, and then all we really need to get over here is the electric motors and the electromagnetic turbines, and they're right up here. So we'll pull out of this splitter right here, and we'll pull out of this splitter, and we'll just go over like this. And we'll move it over like that. And I think I'm gonna give me a little bit more space here. So I'll do something like this. And so we'll do, again, the MK1. We'll do the MK2, and the MK2 is... Okay, every 1 second. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. And this is 2 seconds. Okay, so... So we would need... We need 2 of these. And then we need 2 MK2 sorters. And then 1. So we should probably be able to just directly feed this in. So if I do something like this, just delete that. And then we can do this. Yeah, this should work. And then... How do I want to belt this over here? That's a good question. I could belt it over like this. So this would be my iron ingots and my circuit boards. And we'd go input and input. This would be iron ingots, and this would be circuit board. And this would also be set at the MK1 sorter. And then we would do circuit board, iron ingots. Okay, so that solves that issue. Now we just need to do something like this. We do a direct feed from the MK1 to the MK2. And we'll set the filter. Oops, filter MK1. Shift click and paste. Okay, and then these 2 will directly feed into this one sorter MK3 like this. Oh. Maybe we can't. Maybe we can't. Okay, how about we do something like this. And then we could just... Looks kind of funny, but I mean, it will work. So we do input and input. Set the filter to the MK1 sorter. And we'll do the same thing over here. And then we'll select the recipe to the MK2. Okay, and then we could put the MK3 sorter here and do the inputs for the MK2 sorters like this. Okay, and then, wait, I'm getting this step. Okay. Yeah, this is a problem. Oh, this is tricky. I thought I had something here. That's not going to work. So I might just have to do something like this. So we do input there. And that's going to be MK1. Okay. And then this just needs... Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, so this can come down here. And then we could do output and output for the sorters. And these are MK2 sorters. And that will come over to here. And this needs the electromagnetic turbines. No problem. This is what we'll do. So we'll shift how about if we did this? We shift this over. And these are the electric motors. They'll come down to here. Okay. Actually, I think we should do something like this, just to make it look a bit more nicer. You could come through like that with the electric motors. Right? And then we can set this electric motors. This can be, oops. This can be our microchips. And then we could just do the input here for the microchips. Okay. And we'll do the same thing on this side. We'll just copy, paste, copy, paste. Okay. And then we'll put down a assembly machine here. And so this is going to be the MK2 sorter. This is the MK1. And then that's going to be a direct feed. So the MK1 is going to go into the MK2. All right, and then we need to do the output for the MK2 to here. So now we're getting two sorters onto this belt, and this requires two sorters. And then these need the electric motors. No problem, because we brought the belt, the electric motors in here. So we do one electric motor there, and we'll set the filter, and then we'll copy and paste that over there. So now we have electric motors going into this one. And then for this, we can then do a input to grab those MK2 sorters like that. And that will go in there. And then we could just trim this belt back. And we could trim this belt as well. And I think this is looking good, guys. So now we just need to adjust this inputs of the electromagnetic turbines. So we'll bring that down one tile, and then we'll bring that right over here. And that, my friend, is gonna go right in there. And we'll set the filter to be the electromagnetic turbines. And there we go. I think we did it. This is a very nice setup, I think. And then we can do something like that. Oh, that's too far. So we could put the box right here. And that could just feed those sorters into the box. We'll set the filter to be the MK3s. I think it's just 1 a second though. No, it's 2. So we'll do 2 sorters, and then we'll just do 4 rows. And so all we need to get over here are the iron ingots and the circuit boards. So let's take care of that now. Uh-oh. Where are we gonna pull from? Okay, so we could pull from here. So we could come... Wait, is there something up here that we can do? Maybe we can fit a splitter in between here. Like this. Let's raise this up 1 level. Actually, we'll just go like that. And then we'll do another splitter like this. Actually, I want to do a different splitter. I want to do this one. Nah, we can do this one. This one's fine. So we'll put a splitter there and raise this belt up here. And there we go. And then we can move the iron ingots over to here. And now we just need to get the circuit boards over. Okay, circuit boards. We have circuit boards here. So we could go out this way. And do something like this. So the circuit boards will go in there. And then we could bring the circuit boards over here. Like that. Yeah, this is getting pretty crazy with the belts, guys. This is just, that's pretty maddening. It's pretty maddening. And let's set the filter to be that. Alright, here is the moment of truth, guys. Did we do it right? Did we do it right? We will find out. Here we go. The moment of truth. Oh. So I need two. I need two of them for every one. So they're not efficient. But take a look at this. Even though these are not efficient, it's still pumping out enough to make this one efficient to run at 1. So I would say, yeah, this is efficient. This is running at 100%. Yep. Looks good to me, guys. Excellent. So, what does it take to do the MK2 conveyor belts? Okay, so that's pretty easy. So what we could do for the conveyor belt is do something like this. Put the conveyor MK2 like this. We'll put the storage box here. And then we're going to need 3 sorters because it makes 3 conveyor belts a second. So we'll do, let's set the filter for the outputs. Okay, and all this needs is the conveyor belt MK1 and the electromagnetic turbine, which is right here. And we'll drag the conveyor belt down, shift click, and paste. We can drag the power over here. And then now we just need to get the belt over, which is super easy. We can just do this. We go down and over all the way to here. And then we just need to put an output for the belt. Okay, excellent. Okay, and then we'll mark this MK1 belt. And there we have it, guys. Well, almost. Let's not forget to do the input here. Actually, let's do this. Let's make it a little bit more cleaner. We could trim this back. Set the filter. And voila, guys. We have successfully automated MK3 sorters and MK2 belts. I think this little factory looks pretty sweet. I really dig it. This is not 100% here, so we need to add another sorter. Okay, so that should be 100% now. Yep. And then we could just limit this to 1 stack. We can limit this. We already set it to 4. Okay, guys. Excellent. This finishes our sorters and belts automation. And yeah, I think I was very productive in this episode. It is a bit longer of an episode, almost 40 minutes. But I think it's well worth it. With that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you in episode number 20. With that said, guys, have a good evening. I'm going to have a good evening. Take care. Bye.